Hello guys, and welcome to this video where I'm gonna demonstrate or show you some Iggy boss battle ideas that I came up with. So I've done Roy, Ludwig, Morton. Now it's Iggy. I uploaded this on Mario Maker, so you can play it online. This level. However, I've done this explanation before, but before it was just a brief overview or brief explanation without any. I did not show the boss battles perfectly. So this time I'm gonna actually show you 5 boss battle ideas with Iggy Koopa. And they're actually fleshed out, so let's get started. So the first one is just a remake of it resembles the one from Super Mario World, where you have to lure Iggy into the lava, or to the poisonous water. So you can't jump on Iggy because of the muncher, so you have to find a different way to kill him. So the idea here is you have to try to lure Iggy into the lava. Okay, as you can see like this. So now let's move on to the next battle. Okay, this sounds easy. I'm just gonna jump on him. Okay, you can't. So yeah, the idea here is that you can't jump on Iggy because of these thwomps that and P switches. So if you try to jump, the thwomps are gonna sense that, hit the P switch, and you're gonna die. If this was any other Koopa Link, you can just go underneath him to beat him. So the idea here is you have to come all the way to this side, and just for the spike ball to hit him. However, since this is Iggy, you can't actually go underneath him. You can't actually wait for him to jump and then go underneath him. So what you're supposed to do is go to the other side by taking this long route. And that's the idea. So you can't use the vine to dodge a shell. So anyways, I'm just gonna show this one more time. You have to come all the way to here. Summon a spiky ball so Iggy can get hit. So first of all, make sure that this vine is long enough to where the bullet bill can sense you, and not long enough where the thwomps are gonna sense you. So 2 blocks is good enough. Also make sure this isn't long enough to where you can actually dodge Iggy's shell attack. So if this was I can do this and dodge his attack. This is a mistake in my level, so I fixed it by making it shorter. So yeah, anyways, now this is my second idea. So for the third idea, so yeah, just do not jump. That's the whole idea of it. So my third idea is right here. So Iggy in this, so if you try to jump on Iggy, he also has a muncher, so you can't jump on him. So how do you beat him? Well, if you come all the way to the top, as you can see, there's this build blaster that shows spike balls. So you have to drag Iggy. You have to launch Iggy all the way to the top. So let's try to do that. Okay. Okay. One more level. Okay, we've made it. Now let's fight Iggy. Okay, I really like this idea because I really like how you have to launch Iggy to the boss battle arena. It's just a fun idea in my opinion. It's like a mini game. Okay, so this is my third idea, and finally, so my fourth idea, you have to be mini Mario. So when you start this boss battle, it's all dark, and you can see there are 3 blocks: power block, question mark block, and the brick block. If you hit the brick block, you get a correct, a good sound. This is the correct answer. If you hit the question mark block, this is wrong. You're not supposed to hit the question mark block, and the power block, also wrong. So this explains to you that you have to during the boss battle you have to hit the brick blocks and avoid the other 2 blocks. So anyways, let's go to the boss battle. Now let's say that I'm a rebel and I decide to ignore the warning, and I hit this. I die. Same thing with the brick blocks, with the power blocks. I hit it. I die. So the idea here, okay, let me just make it clear so you can see everything. So the idea here is that you have to hit Iggy while he's under the brick block only to stun him. As you can see like this. I also have to avoid the power block. So as you can see, I tried to hit the power block. I tried to hit the power block, but the brick block, but I accidentally hit the power block, and now I can't progress forward because. Okay, let me explain this. Okay, I got the key, but as you can see, I can't do anything right now. So the idea here is that, okay, so how do I explain this? All right. So like I said, you're supposed to hit the brick blocks while Iggy's on top of it. So you're supposed to stun Iggy with while hitting the brick blocks. Make sure you're not Big Mario, that's one. So because you can actually like break the brick blocks. And you can just come up here. Anyways, like I said, make sure you're not Big Mario. Secondly, the way the potables work is that, as you can see, there's these ice coin blocks. Once they're melted, the munchers are going to fall down and you're going to fall to your doom. Now, as for the power blocks, they work in two ways. One, if you hit only one of them, you're going to fall to your doom because when you hit the power blocks, the thwomp is going to die and the muncher is going to fall and hit the P switch. You can actually make this more better by adding more munchers. Make sure you do the same thing to you put the same contraption on the other side. So as you can see, once I hit the power block, the thwomp dies, the muncher falls on the P switch. And because of the conveyor belt, the muncher moves. Anyways, also if you try to like rush to the boss door, you can't because as you can see, you can't reach it anymore. So yeah, this is the idea behind the power block. You try to hit the power block, the P switch will get activated by munchers, and you're gonna fall to your doom, and you can't access the door as well. So yeah, so I guess that explained everything. Oh yeah, also I want to just explain this. Make sure that okay, so make sure that the contraption, this contraption, is not far away from you, because if you make this room too long, the thwomp won't die if you hit the power block in the middle exactly. So as you can see here, it works. However, if I make it long enough, as you can see, when I hit it, the thwomp right here did not die. So if I make this room very long, and I hit the power block in the middle, neither of the thwomps will die. You can just cheese this boss battle. So make sure that the room is small enough or not short enough to where the thwomps are going to sense it, or the thwomps are going to die if you hit the P switch. If you hit the power block, sorry. And that's the whole idea of this boss battle, I guess. So just hit the brick blocks, do not hit anything else. So let's demonstrate it. So I'll try to avoid any, I'll try to hit only the brick blocks. Okay, that's one. Okay, I almost hit the power block, sorry. Okay, that's two. Okay, one more hit. I made this room darker, but like I chose an item just to make it harder to see, but it's still easy because of the light that are emitted from the power block and the P switches. I mean, I like the idea that the power block emits light, it helps you see, but still. Anyways, we're done. We won. We can go to the next room. Anyways, now these are my 4 ideas in this level. Now there's one more idea I want to showcase, which is in a different level. So let's move on. So it's this Iggy's Toxic Swamp. So I really like this boss battle idea. It works specifically in this style because we can wall jump. So anyways, let's battle Iggy. Let's see the mechanic behind this boss battle. So as you can see, you can't jump on Iggy because he has a build blaster on top of him, and this build blaster is gonna shoot chain chomps, so it's kind of hazardous. So the idea here is to get rid of to hit Iggy in a different way. But he's also riding in chain chomp, so you have to get rid of the chain chomp first. So if you come all the way to the bottom, there's this Koopa shell. You have to use the Koopa shell to kill the chain chomp, and then you also have to try to be quick because of the rising poison water. So grab another one, and now you can attack Iggy. So rinse and repeat 3 times. So the reason I stopped early because I want to showcase other ideas. So you can actually make this more challenging by adding more chomps. So we can add okay, sorry. So we can add another layer of chain chomp. And if you add the the one with wings, the winged ones. Okay, sorry. So like I said, if you add the one with wings, it's gonna make it more challenging because, as you can see, now the winged ones jump higher, so it's gonna be harder for you to hit the one with wings with the shell. Now we can attack Iggy again. So you can actually stack up to 3 chain chomps in this level. I just made it once so it doesn't become redundant, because going down here and up again, it kind of makes it annoying. Now another idea is that instead of having a build blaster, you can actually just use a chain chomp. Make sure it's the one with pigs. Okay. So now this time he does not. He has a chain chomp, not a build blaster. So the chain chomp is gonna try to bite you. Now I find this one to be also challenging, but I don't know. I just like the idea of a build blaster launching chain chomps. I don't know. This can be actually challenging. Also, you can't try to ground pound the chain chomp because of the muncher. So yeah, make sure. Oh yeah, that's another problem with this boss battle. You can't kill the chain chomp. That's why I prefer the one with the build blaster, because you can't kill the chain chomp. We can do something else. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, this is my final. I'm gonna end the video right now, but I just want to try things out with this boss battle. Okay, so anyways guys, thank you for watching. These are my 5 Iggy Koopa boss battle ideas. I really hope you liked them with the explanation and the mechanic behind them. And thank you for watching. And this one right here, you can actually manipulate it. You can do a lot of different things. I prefer the first one because you can't kill the chain chomp on top. You can't kill the build blaster on top of Iggy with the Koopa shell. Well, you can't kill these chain chomps with the Koopa shell. Anyways guys, thank you for watching.